It's Wolfie, and welcome back to Kumitantei, Old School Slaughter. We're on episode 6, I think this is now, and we are in the trial. We are in the trial. I had to I was really struggling to find a scene to start on that didn't just spoil the moment you clicked on the video, because I would have felt that if someone like clicked into this video for some reason and the first screen was just a dead body of the person who died. I think it's like the first 5 seconds of last episode, I was just like, this character died last time, and I kind of felt bad about it. I regret my mistakes. We move on. We do better. But we are back on Kumitantei. The trial has just begun. I don't fully know how the trials work in this game. I know it's fairly Danganronpa-esque. I also know there's like a card game mechanic type thing, so I'm excited to find out how it works necessarily. However, I'm even more excited to find out just what happened, and who the killer truly was, what the plan was, because that's always the actual fun parts of the Danganronpa trials. Let's be honest. When it comes to a killing game, what's more interesting than the kills themselves, right? I guess saying that, there's not much else to say besides it's time to find out. It's time to solve the mystery, and gather the class, huh? It's not really a class trial, it's a clinical trial. Why is it a clinical trial? Are we in a clinic? I don't know. I'm gonna adjust my model though. We're in a school, you know? It's basically a class. Alright, let me make it so I'm looking over here. Alright. I am honestly not certain as to who like the killer is or anything. We have some evidence. I might need to look through this again, but I'll probably just do it as they pop up in the truth bullets or whatever they're called here. But Reiji's body is, of course, the keynote of interest, because I think that's the main mystery we're trying to solve after all.
In the clinical trial, all surviving participants will discuss amongst themselves the details of the termination and decide through a democratic vote.
Bro is bored of his own rules. And you know what? You'll figure it out. Just get to it. Who even likes reading the rule book anyway?
Whatever. You kids are perceptive enough to get the idea. Somebody whacked somebody else. You gotta discuss who did it and vote him as the culprit.
Thank you for simpling it. We've
We've
all played these games before.
Matters more than the rest of you. If that's you, your job is to get everyone to vote someone else as the culprit. Do that, and you win.
I really.
Fail, and it's the birds for you.
It's Sakia? No, that's Sakia. Sorry, I always confuse these two. Sakia and Kaguya. I really like how Kaguya's icon on her thing is a question mark. Because surely she has like an actual talent. We've just called her the Ultimate Enigma because she doesn't remember what her talent is. But is Nana actively trying to hide it, like not provide any hints via this like icon on the screen, or were these always the icons on the screen and Kaguya from the very start had that like question mark? Because that's I can't imagine what absolute that would be if it's just like question mark related talent, or if she's actively being like kept secret for a reason, just because may as well hide the mystery there. I do like the broken symbol for Reiji's stand. See, it's gone. It looks like a heart. It's like a broken heart. I don't know if it was always a broken heart, but I guess we'll never know.
The rest of ya, you'll want to find that culprit and vote them off, so they die instead of you. You all got that?
Unless you get a cut in this game where Reiji's not the first
You
victim
should have
anyway.
had time to investigate. However, I'm kind enough to provide you all with a quick recap. The victim is
Oh, thank you. It's been a few weeks since I played. It's been a couple weeks since I played. I appreciate the recap here.
Absolute pop star.
My next Let's Play, I will do better at. I promise. I don't know how many more episodes this. It'll either be 1 or 2. I don't know how long this clinical trial will take, to be honest. But I guess we'll find out. We're definitely approaching the end here, because episode 2 is not out yet. So we stop in this episode 1, and we just have to get through this trial.
His body was found this morning at 6 a.m. in classroom 1C. Stabbed thrice in the chest, twice in the heart, and someone's here to blame.
What's that one like TikTok animation where he walks into like the restaurant and is like, "Can I get sausage thrice?" Yes, sausage thrice, please. And it's like, you mean 3 sausages? Yes, sausage thrice. I'll try to remember put that on screen. I'll try to remember like putting images or something on screen of that because it won't make any sense otherwise.
His official cause of death was those stabs, though he also broke his nose before he died. And with that, experiment formalities are finished.
I wonder if this trial will be like notably easier than the rest of them in this game because it's the launch trial, or if it's like, oh, you've played Danganronpa before, you've played these types of games before, you got it, you're fine, we're just gonna throw you into the deep end. Because I mean, I'd be okay with that too.
You're taking way too much joy in this. At least try to have some impartiality.
At the very least, they have to introduce the mechanics in case someone hasn't played Danganronpa before. But
the fun is the best part of all this, old timer. No more distractions from us, though. Let's set fun begin.
Well,
oh,
what do we even talk about? Sonata-san, what would be the first order of business?
Typically, you'd start with...
Fuck off with all this formality shit.
well, we have to start somewhere.
We already know who did it.
We can't just
It's
okay.
her.
Okay. Yeah, no, vote me out and I'll die. See what happens. It'll be funny. It'll be funny.
You're found next to his body, covered in blood with a fucking knife in your hand. We literally caught you red-handed.
I'm inclined to agree. Sonata-san has some explaining to do if she wants to get suspicion away from her.
Gonna need a real good explaining. Because otherwise, it's pretty obvious.
As long as y'all give me like a time to explain, I will do just that.
I don't really want to believe it myself, but it is really suspicious. I mean, who else could have done it?
That's what we're here to find out. It's guys, it's a way too simple. It's a way too simple otherwise.
What if it really is her? But
I know that doesn't make any sense in canon,
I-
because what do you mean it's simple? Like this is like it's a video game or something, but I have news for you. Hiroshi.
Still trying to weasel your way out of this. Stop wasting our fucking time and just confess.
I really hope it's not Ishikame or something, or like, what's her name? I really hope it's not like Ishikame or Kazan or something, because I feel like that'd be too easy. They kind of stand out like a sore thumb in terms of like people who are going to kill in the first chapter. And when it comes to like Danganronpa 1, for example, I've always said this, I feel like you can look at the Danganronpa 1 cast and be like, oh, they're gonna kill, they're probably gonna die, and it's fine if it's like, oh, you look at a character and like, oh, they're gonna kill someone, and they do kill someone, because I mean, what else do you expect? But I always kind of hope my expectations will be subverted a little bit. But who knows? I just kind of hope it's not a super easy answer like that. But I like to be caught off guard. I like to be surprised.
Look, I'm fully aware this seems open and shut. However, I've seen plenty of cases where the supposedly obvious suspect turned out to not be the culprit. We are here to prove who the real killer is. And to do that, we shouldn't be jumping to the quickest conclusion. If she is the killer, then we must prove it beyond any reasonable doubt. Discuss it until there are no
Beyond
possible
any
avenues
reasonable
for her to
doubt.
be innocent. But until then, Himari deserves a chance to defend herself. Our decision here will not only impact her life, but ours as well. So don't take it lightly.
Thank you, Muichi. Anyway, I was going to say that I do have something that can prove that I...
Both of you fucking dorks really need to learn when to shut up.
Ishikame, we have to talk. We have to discuss something. I can't defend myself if we don't fucking talk. Come on.
I don't give a shit what either of them say. He's just trying to get his baby snitched off the hook because he's not man enough to get shit done. She killed that freak, and we caught her doing it. End of story. What more do you fucking need?
War of words. Non-stop debate. Letter to Himari, Bloody Dust Legs, event, autopsy report. Can I view what these are? What is this? What is this background noise? Is that part of the soundtrack? Because some people can't come to an agreement and the discussion has collapsed into a war of words. Then you find flaws in people's statements. Key points will be marked in orange. It'll be up to you to determine which of these statements are false and to refute them with evidence cards. You can move the reticle with the left stick, cycle through evidence cards with left right bumper, and fire with A. If things are moving too fast for you, use LT to focus and slow down time, or RT to speed forward.
Just admit that you killed him already!
Yelling like this isn't going to help anyone, Ishikame.
How about you stop
I
protecting
don't really
him?
have time to like look at it if it's on in the
This trial
background.
would be over in no
Letter
time.
I received this morning written by Kutsuki-san.
If
It
you
was apparently
simply
slipped on my
confess
right
your
door.
sin.
Yeah, she obviously shanked him before he could kick her ass. No way a wimp like you could have done
Hey,
it
I
if you
climbed up
hadn't
here.
gotten the jump on him, Four Eyes.
You're
Oh, my-
rushing to the end before we've examined all possibilities.
Reticle is very low.
Dunno. Seems rather straightforward to me. Sonata wouldn't be able to fight back against him. So of course she'd take him by surprise.
Look, I don't know. It's all just really fishy, okay? Is Hime-chan really the type to go all bloodthirsty like that?
You've known her for 5 fucking days!
It's not good. He's not listening to anyone at all.
Stay calm, Himai.
Okay, well, I think the only thing to report there was like the way he
He
died,
might be
so it's
flailing
probably
his
the
accusation
autopsy
around like a
but
fool right now.
I was
but
gonna
we
try
can
to read
still
the
turn this around.
evidence.
You noticed it too, didn't you? What Ishikame said. There's something wrong with it.
Something
Wrong?
wrong? Now that you mentioned it, I think there's something said that was kind of off. Like it's contradicting something.
Contradiction
That's it.
in my game.
Now focus and pin down what exactly
In
he
my
said
murder
that
mystery
creates
game?
this discrepancy. Then disprove that statement with fact and slice through his accusation.
I really love I really love when they like explain this in character because it's like Moichiro. Just tell me what the fuck he said wrong. Just hello.
Okay, got it.
All right, let's try this again. Find a contradiction to disprove it with fact. They do this in like Ace Attorney too. It's really funny.
Just
Yeah,
admit
did you
that
hear
you
that? I
killed
think
him
it was something
already.
odd. I was
Yelling
thinking
like this isn't
he was
going to help
stabbed 3
anyone,
times, having
Ishikame.
broken notes over dying.
How
Then
about
pressing
you
pause. It was
stop
sealed shut with
protecting him?
preliminary dust on it. There was dust on the
This
floor,
trial
like
would be
dust.
over in no time. If you simply confess to your sin.
Yeah, she obviously shanked him before he could.
That's not
Ace in
true!
the hole. Counter. I like the animation there.
That's where you're wrong.
Wait, that's wrong.
I mean, it's.
How'd you say to me?
Come on, Himari, you got
Got
this.
something wrong, Ishikame-san.
There you go.
You said that Kutsuki-san was killed without a chance of fighting back. But the autopsy report here stated that his nose was broken pre-mortem. Which means
Fucking matter. Yeah, he didn't die getting his nose smashed. So what?
well, it's.
It matters because of the situation he would have gotten it.
He
Is
did
what I
try to
believe she
fight
is
back, and he
trying to
broke
say.
his and someone broke his nose in the meantime.
That,
Or he ran into a
that's
wall.
right,
I can
exactly.
believe it. I could believe it.
So, the autopsy report says that his nose was broken before he was killed. And unless someone can vouch for Kutsuki-san hurting his nose beforehand, then it's likely that he got it during the murder. Which means he must have fought back against the killer.
Doubt he'd just be walking around with his nose busted. Or not.
How did he hide in here?
Fought, though.
Can we ask the cat if he had weed on him? Like, did he actively have the Mary Jane on him? Was he allowed to bring that in with him? I guess we were allowed to bring coffee beans. Is marijuana part of a pop star's identity? Is it like important to his character? Because maybe it's fair then.
I mean, he always had this big smile on his face, even when he was
Still smiling.
he was still smiling.
Oh, Benjiro.
Maybe he left us quickly and
Can I
didn't
also
have
get
to suffer.
Benji? Benjiro's kind of long.
I'm not convinced.
It's like the dog.
Oh, you
Oh.
think he was in a lot of pain, Shigure-chan?
Quiet, Minasuga. That isn't what I was addressing. You all heard Kutsuki yourself the other day. With that little speech he put on, how he felt about leaving this place was rather obvious. As were his feelings about life and death in general. Perhaps this little struggle you claim occurred was more one-sided than you were letting on.
Yeah, I guess we don't have proof that the other party was injured or anything. He could have just gotten his face punched in and thrown to the ground before he was stabbed. But
No, there definitely had to be some sort of struggle.
If she's not going to believe me with just my words, I'm going to have to prove it with evidence. Okay, hold on. I want to look through the evidence so I know what each thing is. Jury's testimony. Shiraki sends account in the morning. He escorted the glass to the bathroom, encountered Hiroshi, and then heard a glass shattering noise followed by a scream, which led them to the crime scene. So the glass shattering noise happened before I screamed out when I woke back up. Smeared blood. Some of the blood was smeared across the floor. The body was dragged. There's a blood stain on the back of my pants. Shiraki tested that I wasn't sitting on Kitsuki-san's blood, so how did I get these stains? I wasn't sitting on Kitsuki-san's blood. This one I haven't quite figured out yet. There must have been someone else's blood at the scene that was like washed away, perhaps. But they didn't get the ones on my body because I was sitting down. Shattered glass and coffee beans were scattered across the floor and above the blood. It was likely taken from my apron pocket. So they were killed before the glass broke. That's, yeah, got that. There's some blood on the legs of a couple desks. Because he's got found laid on the floor, flat on his back. So the files and razors were correctly observed. Glasses are also missing. Coffee beans are found inside the classroom's closet. Her closet is flush with the floor. It's a glass door as I described it. Nothing else would be able to slide under it. A vent in the classroom closet was sealed shut with a thin layer of dust on it. Damp bandages found inside the nurse's office trash bin. They had strong iron salt to them. One of the beds in the nurse's office was warm. Yoga-san claimed to have slept in it for the past 2 nights. The knife he used a couple days ago and missing from the kitchen last night. The knife has a similar pattern to the box. Okay. Despite being destroyed, the only has back walking around, now renamed Yanasofu. He woke up something yesterday evening and forced Hiroshi to spend the entire night cleaning the kitchen. By the time we've been here, Hakure-san has been taking inventory of all supplies in their salvage. You know that syringe, liquid drink, roll bandages disappeared since checking last night. During the night, Miyogi-san claimed that someone entered the nurse's office, so they never turned on the light, so she didn't see who it was. However, they made a lot of noise before leaving, waking her up in the process. Hiroshi claimed he was up all night, being forced to clean the kitchen by Yanasofu. At some point, Kitsuki-san stopped by and grabbed a snack before leaving. Hiroshi believed this happened around midnight. His was near spot was checked morning, the dishes, floors, and everything else was cleaned thoroughly. It must take some hours to finish. And in the letter, Dear Himari, I think someone found something important in classroom 1C. I think it may be way out of here. If you can get over as soon as you can, you might be able to help everybody escape. Okay, I think I have those down. The evidence shows signs of a struggle. Probably smeared blood. Because it wasn't his blood, right? It had to be someone else's. I feel like it's the smeared blood. No? I don't think that's how I repeat that point. What else shows signs of a struggle? Are the glass breaking? Would this mean anything? His testimony, the shattering noise was found. I mean, bandages, he could have been hurt, I suppose, and then threw bandages still up and threw it back down. Okay, maybe I'm jumping to conclusions too quickly here. Signs of a struggle. Nurse's office, liquid tranquilizer. The only thing I can think of is maybe the broken glass or the bloody desk leg. I don't know exactly what that mean.
That's it!
Okay.
The legs of the
Okay.
desk. They indicate a struggle.
Does the blood on the floor not mean anything? I feel like okay, that's fine. I guess it's probably like, oh, it's Kutsuki's blood. He was just dragged around. You might repeat that point later. I don't know. I don't remember the crime scene looked necessarily.
However, so
A few of the desks had these long, dried-up blood streaks on them. Even ones further away from his body.
That's fair.
But Kutsuki-san was stabbed repeatedly. Isn't there a chance it was just splatter from the blood?
Well, that's not impossible. Some of the desks were too far from Kutsuki-san's body for it to have just been normal splatter. For the blood to be on the desks like that, the killer would have had to move them. So, some of the desks must have been knocked over while Kutsuki-san and the culprit were fighting.
I see. I can follow this line of logic.
Bit of a stretch, but I
concede on
understand
this
the
point.
process they got to.
As it now seems rather apparent, there was a struggle.
See? That's why it's...
I still think that's a little the weaker piece of evidence to show off there in terms of showing that. But if it works, it works. If it works, it works. We get it done.
All you've done is proven this simply was not a kill without a struggle.
Do you think I could beat him? Do you think like?
Who's to say you
Hello?
weren't the one on the other side of this struggle with Kutsuki?
You think I could break his nose and get away with it?
Exactly.
Assuming I was
None of this
actively
both
fighting the man.
matters. Struggle or not, doesn't change the fact she killed him there. Classroom's pretty far from our line of sight now. We got the second floor. Wouldn't be a hard kill to make.
But, like...
Thank
look
you.
at Hime-chan.
Thank you,
She
Takara.
doesn't really look like someone who would win in a fight. Like, no offense.
No,
but
no,
you
you're
look
helping
like
me here.
you'd be knocked on your
You're
butt
helping me here.
If you sneezed too hard.
Kutsuki wasn't much of a fighter either. So knock off the double team. Whatever happened, you still led him there and killed him.
These two are pushing me hard, and it's fair. It's fair, but come on, back up a little. Oh, I still need to do something. Unless I can prove that I wasn't the one calling Kutsuki-san across from 1C, we'll be going nowhere. Okay, so it's like the note in my room, right? Oh, okay. Oh, right, these. Green, blue beats yellow.
We all know you did.
Green beats red. Oh, I can draw cards. My bad. I totally forgot how this worked.
Doesn't matter that there was a struggle. That's it. That's it.
When you play one, flip a coin until the result is tails. Yellow. I don't have a blue card. Blue. Okay, I do have this.
That's it. This is risky to kill someone for me. We all know you did.
I don't have any blues. Please attack this turn. Use defense. My goodness. Blue, thank you. Okay.
Yeah, you're weak, but this is risky to kill someone for me. That's it. Yeah, you're weak, but
Try and stack these.
nobody see you kill him.
Calling girl from your deck. Okay. I'm remembering better now.
That's it.
And you don't have to say this card is big card.
Nobody see you kill him. We all know you did.
God damn it. Stop changing cards on me. Stop changing cards on me.
Yeah, you're weak, but
All I have is blues, thank you. Oh my, no. I don't have any greens. Play something, play something.
doesn't even matter.
Thank you.
That's it. That's it.
There we go, okay.
Didn't kill Kutsuki-san!
I could not remember how that worked.
Then why did you come to the classroom alone, with nobody around?
Someone's screaming at me about that right now.
Unless you got something to prove you didn't lead him there, you ain't changing my mind.
This is it!
Cool animation. I like that.
I do have proof, actually.
What's that?
It's a letter. It got sent to my room this morning. Here's what's written on it.
Dear Himari, I think I found something really important in classroom 1C. If you could get over as soon as you can, you might be able to help everybody escape. Signed, Reichi.
Signed, Reichi.
Kutsuki-san wrote this and left it for me. He was the one who called me to...
That could have easily been forged.
No, I didn't.
I was with Himari the whole time. Unless she was able to do it without me noticing, I can promise you that she didn't write it.
She could have forged it before the whole thing got going. Plenty of time then.
Premeditated? A premeditated forgery?
Oh, well, maybe if you weren't so tiny with sleeping in, you'd have been able to stop this from happening!
Don't blame me.
I don't know how they did things in your time, but here in the better generation, we just shut our traps and let them squirm on their own!
I believe that's enough of an indication to see that the note isn't fraudulent.
See? I was already asleep when the letter was brought to my room. Even the cat can confirm it.
Thank you, cat. That's my goat.
Cat!
That's my cat, Nyana
And
Sofu.
you know that my name is...
Nyana Sofu. A double name for a double geezer like you!
I
am not.
How utterly convenient. More than a low-born murderer deserves.
And once I read the letter, I went to classroom 1C, just as it told me to.
So, let me get this straight. You went out to meet up with a guy, alone, in the middle of the early morning, all because this shady-ass letter told you to?
Yeah, no, I don't, yeah, that's about right. I don't see the issues here.
Well, I was...
No logical faults there.
Well, I was...
He seemed harmless.
I wasn't thinking things through as much as I should have at the time.
Oh my god!
Seriously?
This is not the place to be sleeping around, Hime-chan!
Hey, now.
Stop talking! Having those kinds of thoughts before marriage is a sin!
Thank you, Nisuke. Thank you for reminding me of what your character is.
You need Jesus, Hanabusa-san.
That's a pretty funny. That's a pretty funny one though. That's a pretty funny one though. I'll give him that. Where's my cursor? Thank you.
Anyway, once I entered the classroom, it was all dark. I couldn't see anything in there. Then I remember somebody grabbing me. I couldn't see who it was. And then they knocked me out with something.
Oh no, are you okay?
I'm fine. When I woke up, I saw Kutsuki-san's body in front of me.
With blood all over you and a knife in your hand.
Don't forget about that part. Irrelevant.
Guess you weren't the one calling him down then.
So, do you believe me now? That I didn't kill...
I didn't finish.
Okay. My bad. Keep going.
Sure, he's the one who called you there. But then what? You just proved you were in the classroom, knowing who would be there.
Wait, I didn't mean...
Either you took advantage of the situation and killed him, or he tried to kill you and you fought back. Take your pick. It doesn't change the most important thing here. You killed Kutsuki.
The newly presented evidence so far hasn't changed the outcome of this trial. Simply the circumstances surrounding it. The only fact that's relevant here is who killed the victim, not how or why they did it. Will this trial truly progress to a new conclusion if we just keep going into specifics of how this servile filth did her deed? I think not.
If my lady requests it, we should obey. This trial has nothing more to offer.
I disagree. There's like 17 other pieces of evidence we haven't used so far. I feel like I at least deserve to do that.
What? No, we can't do that. There's still...
Silence, Sanada-sama! If you continue to misguide us, I shall execute you myself!
Hey, Lancelot! Don't go trying to take the fun part from me!
Please wait a moment. Well, I think there's
My goat?
reasoning to reason
Tsubaki,
suspect
hello?
Sanada-san. It risky would be to rush to a rushed conclusion.
True.
Sanada-san's life is not the only one line on the line here. The rest of ours is our also.
Don't try to convince them! It's all lost. They've all been taken. They've all been brainwashed, but not me. I want to survive. I want to live.
Your methods are a bit strange, but I think this means you're on my side. So thank you, Kokoro. I appreciate it.
Live? Yes, so I'd wish for us to leave no doubt before we are come to final conclusion.
Fine. This moronic charade can't possibly sink lower anyhow.
Okay. Looks like we're safe for now. Thank you, Inoue-san.
What else should we be discussing then?
An overview of the case
This is
would
the
be a
first
good
time
spot
you
to
spoke in
start.
all trial,
To
Erica.
land
I forgot you
everyone
were
on
here.
the same page. One that seems important that we've neglected thus far is the murder weapon used in this case.
What's the point? We already know what it is! It's a fucking knife!
Because any weapon will have an array of surrounding factors, and we need to be sure of as many of those
He might be
as
right
possible.
about that one. He might be right about that one.
The knife was specifically
He's
a
not right
kitchen
very
knife,
often, but he
correct?
might be right about that one.
A kitchen knife from, well, the kitchen.
Nisuke, you are on it this trial. You're fucking cooking so far. Holy shit.
That seems to be the case. But it's rather ornate and slim for a kitchen knife.
Someone get this guy an award.
Did anyone happen to investigate the kitchen?
My lady and I were guarding the crime scene throughout the investigation.
I wasn't sure if it would prove important, so I never went inside the actual kitchen itself.
I was busy elsewhere, so I sadly have nothing to share.
I was in there, but I still don't.
No one knows anything. Great.
He just said he was in there. Why don't we ask him? The knife. Nobody seems to know where the knife came from, but I'm pretty sure it came from the kitchen. Did I find anything during the investigation that can prove that's where it came from? Merlite. I have to play Donkey Kong? Merlite trial. The evidence pushed forward is somewhere in Himari's mind, but she needs a little help to find it. In the clinical trial, Merlite is a puzzle platformer where your goal is to find the correct piece of evidence and transport it to the top of the stage. You avoid obstacles like fireballs and falling from great heights. What's Erica there for? I like my little character. What's this? Ow. I think I'm somewhat more aware of how this game works now. I never really played Donkey Kong. Ow. Grab that. When I was off stream, I did the Merlite achievement, where you had to play through 3 levels of Merlite. And I think that's the only reason I can manage this, to be honest. Huge. Okay, so it's the sashimi knife,
prove
right?
where the knife came from.
Right.
Of course you'd have an answer. Did your brother coach you or some shit?
My integrity as a prosecutor is something I take pride in, Ishikame. I wouldn't endanger it on something like this.
This is probably a good thing to endanger it on, to be fair. I am your sister, and I'm being, you know, tried for murder with execution on the line. I feel like if you're going to risk your identity as a prosecutor for anything, this is a pretty good thing to do it for.
Himari, if you could please
Just
share your theory.
Has a heads up. As just putting it out there.
Right. So, earlier, when Moichi and I were investigating, we found an empty box for a sashimi knife. I didn't get the best look at the knife, but it seems to be the only knife that was missing from the kitchen.
Oh?
Not only that, the patterns on the handle of the knife matched those on the box.
Did anyone else keep an eye on the kitchen leading up to the case? Maybe even see who went in and out?
Hiroshi, I literally have, I already have verbal evidence of you saying yes to this.
Speak up, Okabe.
I was in the kitchen all night last night, but I didn't
Excuse,
see anyone
hello?
coming in around all night,
Hello?
I promise.
Hello, why?
You
What?
didn't see anyone at all?
For
Yes,
what
no,
reason?
zero. It was
For
just
what
me
reason would
all
you say
night.
this?
I didn't take the knife, by the way. Nuh-uh. No idea when the knife was taken, but it's definitely not last night. Otherwise, I would have seen it, right?
Unless he's thinking it's gonna like cover for me, because if Hiroshi, if Reiji had the knife and then I turned the table on him or something, then it'd still incriminate me. Maybe he's trying to cover for me in some weird way. What's not what he told us? What's it? Okay, it's definitely Hiroshi's testimony. War of words consents. Disagreeing with your peers may not always be the correct answer. Sometimes it may be worth reinforcing someone else's statement. These statements may be marked in blue and can be hit with evidence cards. Doing so is called a consent. Additionally, it seems the discussions are chaotic and maybe a struggle to be heard. Smaller statements will appear in purple and sometimes block your target while aiming at an evidence card. These are called white noise. You can clear them out using your debate cards by hitting X.
I was in the kitchen the whole night! And I saw nobody come in around. It was just me.
Well, no. You said that 3 times already.
You? Certainly grown quite neurotic.
What made you say that? I mean, I don't know what Himari's planning with all of this.
Please refrain from badgering the suspect.
Anyway, I'm telling you now, I was alone in the kitchen all night.
Okabe, that's not what you told us earlier.
Well,
Fuck,
maybe
okay,
you
that's fine.
heard
I
me
pressed the
wrong.
wrong button.
It happens. So I'm correcting it right now. The kitchen last night was totally empty.
I do like reading, hearing through this whole thing, to be fair. Even though I know the answer.
Then prove it.
I don't need to spell this out, do I?
Yeah, Hiroshi is acting strange.
Not my first time having to deal with a difficult witness. Whatever tomfoolery he's trying to pull, it ends now.
I don't see anywhere I can disprove what he's saying, though.
Times like these are when we corroborate a correct statement. An account from a single person alone might not hold a lot of weight.
It's nice to actually see all the dialogue instead of just cutting them off halfway.
It becomes a lot more solemn.
Like the dev team wrote this, you know? You wanna take it all in. Be rude to cut them off. I don't know why Hiroshi's doing this, but I have to stop him. My words alone might not be enough to sway him, so I'm gonna have to back up someone else's.
I was in the kitchen the whole night, and I saw nobody come in around.
Well, no. You said that 3 times.
Certainly.
What? I mean, I don't know what Himari.
Please refrain from bad.
Anyway, I'm telling you now.
Okabe, that's not what you told us earlier.
Yeah, that's right! Hiroshi, what you told us was completely different from this.
Well, you heard wrong.
I heard wrong.
Besides, you're the suspect here, right?
I have it written down.
Really trust anything you say?
What if you hear it from me then? During the investigation, Himari and I talked to you about your night in the kitchen, and you gave us a completely different story from whatever you're spouting right now.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Prove it. Prove it. But I pull out the audio recorder.
All that important?
So, simply decided to change your story all of a sudden.
You don't think it's important that the dead guy took the knife? Not at all.
Speak, Okabe. Our very lives are at stake. So unless you have a very good reason for omitting facts from this trial, speak up this instant.
Yes, ma'am. I didn't think it would be that important to mention who came by last night as they...
Well, here with us.
As they...
Oh, okay, yeah, that is back to line.
Not
Sorry,
with
read
us
ahead.
anymore.
Read ahead, chat.
Wait. Don't tell me.
Yeah.
Chat,
Kutsuki-san
I'm not
was
live.
the one that came into the kitchen last night.
This is a recorded video. Hi, comment section. Hi, YouTube comment section. Who's your favorite character in the game? No spoilers. Not that you can really spoil much at this point, but no spoilers. Who's your favorite character in the game so far? I'm curious. I'm curious. I wanted to ask YouTube comments because I referred to you as chat and I felt bad. So, hey, leave a comment down below instead. Also, maybe like and subscribe. Thank you.
Maybe around midnight? It was kinda hard to keep track of time.
How interesting facto to now share. I'll be sure to keep this mind in mind. Thank you, however, Okabe-san. This information
is suspicious.
That's fair, true. Yeah.
Finally, the fucking magic decided to join the conversation.
Rude. That's my goat right there. I have a lot of goats in this game, if you can tell.
Anyone's actual names?
The information is suspicious.
Both of you were in an optimal position to take the knife. Therefore, you too are suspicious.
But wasn't Reiji-chan the one who... If Reiji-chan was the one who got hurt, how could he be suspicious?
Sanada.
You ever play Danganronpa
Kumitantei
1?
sent her a summons to meet up in classroom 1C. He was additionally seen at the location where the murder weapon went missing from. Therefore, both Kutsuki and Okabe had the opportunity to steal the knife. Sanada?
Yes?
When did you receive the letter?
Oh, when I woke up.
I think the
Around 5
Hiroshi was going to try, not Hiroshi. I think the hey Reiji was planning to murder you plotline is pretty self-written here. It's kind of spelled out. I'm more interested in what happened after that fact.
I'm not sure when the letter came to my room, though. I, kind of accidentally left the door unlocked last night.
Actually, hello, Earth-to-Hime-chan. We're in a death game.
Actually, at that point, we were just in a normal game until someone died. Now we're in a death game.
If you didn't do it, mistakes like that'll make sure you're next.
I know.
Are you crazy? Get your head to the goddamn games and out of sight!
See, Kokoro's got it. It was just a normal game prior to the death.
How can you be so careless? This place, it's not normal. If you lose it here, you're in a world
I think
of
in a strange way, Kokoro's like one of my top allies right now. You know, he doesn't spell it out very clearly or anything, but I think he's on my side. I think he's trying his best to defend me here.
So, like, should we think if it's possible for Hiro-chan to be the killer?
What? No, I'd never kill anybody! Promise!
With instigation, perhaps not. But there is a possibility of self-defense.
What? No,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Though, not defending himself.
What was all the kitchen evidence? Because I feel like that's going to come into play here. So being told Yona's back going around that right named Yana. So we woke up sometime yesterday and forced Hiro to spend the entire night cleaning the kitchen. Hirsi claimed he was up all night, being forced to clean the kitchen by Sofu. As someone gets to stop by and grab a snack before leaving. Hirsi believed that happened. I already used that one, probably not going to come back. It's just lowering everything else. I mean, thirdly, must take some hours to finish. So these like corroborate each other.
What do you mean?
Well, let me pose this theory. Hiro-chan saw Reiji-chan take the knife, but instead of confronting him, he quietly followed him. He saw Reiji-chan follow Hime-chan into the classroom, got worried, and followed them both in.
I like this little comic book here.
Reiji-chan, who was planning to murder Hime-chan, attacked her and knocked her out so she wouldn't fight back. Jumping in to save her, Hiro-chan wrestled the knife away from Reiji-chan,
My savior?
and turned the tables and stabbed him.
My knight in comically small armor.
But like after the adrenaline wore off, Hiro-chan saw what he did and panicked. He moved the crime scene around to frame Hime-chan for it, then ran off to secure his alibi.
This sounds somewhat fair, except for he jumped in to save me, and then he's like, "Oh wait, fuck, he made it." He made it, which I guess maybe it was just like in this case, it's like, oh, he just saw someone was going to die and stopped the killer from killing someone. Not specifically the fact it was me. However, I kind of hoped it'd be because it was me, because I think we're pretty close. I think we're pretty tight. Kind of besties, if anything. So you know, my goat there. I'm not sure how to feel about that theory.
Not implausible. I ran into Okabe-sama downstairs this morning, which was rather unusual.
Whoa. You actually think I did it? Bro, that's bogus. I couldn't have done any of that. No way.
What? This attitude of yours is just some fucking mental
No,
breakdown from
you'd be
stress or something?
surprised, Ishikame. You'd be surprised.
Hiroshi.
Have you ever played Danganronpa?
No, this is a really big misunderstanding. I was in the kitchen all night. When would I have had the time to go kill somebody?
You were alone all night.
No, he wasn't.
Yourself.
There was the cat with him.
Unless somebody can confirm your alibi, that statement
I don't
is
know if the cat
doubtful
can
at
confirm his alibi necessarily. He might be electrocuted again, but he was there.
Especially since he just lied about not seeing Kutsuki before he died.
And your current shift in attitude to this bizarre panic leaves you lacking nothing more than
suspicious.
What?
Okay, let me frame you for murder, see how you react, alright?
Why is this happening? I didn't kill Kutsuki! Kutsuki-san! It was Himari. She was found with him, wasn't she?
Excuse you.
She was even holding a
Hello.
knife and covered in blood and everything.
Look, I was gonna cover for you. Maybe I should just let it happen. You know what? No, never mind. I take back the goat status. I take it back. Kaguya's my goat again. Love you, Kaguya.
Look at me in comparison. I ain't got a drop of blood on me. And if you check that knife for fingerprints, mine wouldn't be on it. Because I never touched it, ever.
Perhaps you cleaned yourself up with the washroom so near to the crime scene.
Disturbing my perfectly arranged medical supplies in the process. Oh my.
Erica's gonna have a fucking breakdown.
And I'd imagine if fingerprinting or other forms of DNA analysis were available, it would have been mentioned already.
You think I give you dweebs something that fancy?
Dream on, dream
There's no
on.
fun in such easy proceedings.
Dance for me.
You disgust me in the joy you get from this.
Well, Himari is still the most suspicious one.
Hiroshi, what the hell?
No, you... Shut up! I know you did it, and now you're trying to pin it on me!
I didn't even say anything. I didn't say a word. That was all Hanabusa.
Hiroshi, listen!
You're trying to drag me into your murder! I'm gonna prove it! I'm gonna prove that you did it!
Not good. He's completely panicking. He's not gonna listen to reason at this rate. But he's missing something. Something important. He does have an alibi. I have to come down and prove that to him, or this could get really bad for all of us here. It's card battle debate time. At least I know how to play this now. Your 5 actions deal double damage.
I didn't do anything!
I need cards. I need cards. I don't have a yellow. Okay, I do have a yellow now.
You're suspicious!
Green.
I didn't do anything! I don't care! You're suspicious! What are you trying to pull?
I do understand this game better now. That doesn't necessarily mean I have the ability to run it back every time, but we're getting there.
I don't care!
Eureka! This music goes crazy.
I don't care!
There we go.
Hiroshi, please calm down!
How am I supposed to calm down? I know I didn't do it! You did! But now
I know you didn't do it.
Because there's nobody to back me up! I don't have an alibi!
Yes, you do. You fool.
This is it!
This is it.
Hiroshi, please, just listen to me for a second!
No, I won't! Why should I listen to...
Enough. Continue, Sonata.
Thank you. Hiroshi, you were in the kitchen all last night doing the dishes, right?
Yeah, but
You said you weren't allowed to leave until you had the place spotless.
Yeah, but that was only because of...
The fuck you mean, oh?
That's right. It was because of that cat. He held you up in the kitchen all night until all of the dishes were done.
He also made me make sure the place was clean, top to bottom. I haven't got a chance to sleep at all.
He's just a little cranky. He's just a little cranky, that's all. See, he wasn't going crazy. He just needed a nap.
And you would have been done faster if you didn't dilly-dally and let it get that bad in the first place. And yo! How many times do I have to tell you that my name is...
Yeah, I did.
And since he was there in the kitchen watching you all night,
I like how he's
he
allowed to
can
say
corroborate
anything
your
except his
account.
name.
He's your alibi.
Sorry.
Can we trust? Is everyone gonna be like, yeah, we can trust Nana Saifu? Yeah, he seems chill. Yep, no, I mean, that's pretty cool. If he says so.
But, yeah, see, I wasn't...
Can we really believe it, though?
Okay. No, I guess not. I guess not. It would have been a lot easier, but fair.
I mean, like, that thing was the one who brought us here in the first place. Like, who's to say he didn't help you with, you know, the murder stuff?
Wouldn't that be a violation of the rules?
I mean, I don't see exactly why it would be.
As long as he doesn't do the
The
killing.
rules said that Nyanis isn't allowed to mess
Oh,
with the
yeah.
experiment in any meaningful
I
way.
guess
But
nothing against Nana Sofu, huh?
that isn't Nyanis. Not anymore, anyway.
Anabusa's
So
like
maybe the rules work
kind of
differently for
cooking in
him.
terms of like her thought process here. I don't think it's necessarily correct in most regards, but I can see where she's coming from in all of them, and it's pretty, you know, it's fair.
Quite an interesting observation, Hanabusa-sama. Yanis, do the rules work that way?
I'm keeping quiet for now. I want to see how you all decide this works.
What? You can't do that! As the overseer, you are bound to...
Oh, can it, Yana Tofu? I ain't bound to anything besides some flimsy rules and me saying nothing breaks none of them.
No! Come on, tell us, please!
Well, unless the cat yokai says otherwise, my theory holds up.
I'm not so sure about
Yeah.
that, Hanabusa-san.
What? Why are you arguing about this?
Because the kitchen's spotless. He was definitely in there
If
all night.
Hiro-chan's the guilty one, that proves you're innocent, right?
Because I don't want a false verdict.
Well,
I die either
kind of,
way.
but
Kind of? Isn't that what you want?
I really don't believe Hiroshi is the one who did this. Even if he doesn't believe the same for me. However, I'm sure that there's a way to prove it. I'm sure there's evidence that can prove that Hiroshi and Yana Sofu were in the kitchen all night.
Yeah, it's definitely like the. Oh, ooh, wait, none of these are really what I'm looking for, huh? Word for it. Oh, okay, absorbing. Yes.
Are you sure
Yes.
he's innocent?
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure that thing's lying.
I'm not lying, I promise!
Oh, please, you're shaking like a fucking leaf. That lard ass has a point for once.
What do you mean for once?
Rude.
Still not sure it means he's guilty. But he's definitely more suspicious now.
I promise you, no bogus! I'm telling the truth! I was held up all night by that old cat! He wasn't gonna let me go
Until the kitchen was spotless. Blah, 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 blah. I know, it doesn't matter. Save it for the judge, Hiro-chan, because
That's
I'm
the
not
one.
buying it.
That's the one. Everything's really suspicious of Hiroshi now, and his reaction doesn't help either.
You caught that too, right?
Yes, I did. Thank you very much.
Hanabusa contradicted herself. You can make use of that. Sometimes all it takes to disprove someone's claim is to throw their own words right back at them.
I see. All right.
Something Hanabusa said contradicts her own points. Then if I'm going to prove Hiroshi's innocence, I'll need to take Hanabusa's words and turn them against her.
Are
Do I
you
just
sure he's
attack
innocent?
the same thing?
Because I'm pretty sure that thing's lying.
I'm not lying, I promise!
Please, you're shaking. That lard
Was
ass has
that a
point.
contradictory point? I totally agree.
Still not sure it means he's, but he's definitely more suspicious.
I promise you, no bogus! I was held up all night by... He wasn't gonna let...
Until the kitchen was spotless. Blah, 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 blah. I know.
What did I just do? What did I have
Sure he's
selected?
innocent?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that thing's...
Okay. It was that one.
not true.
It was that one.
The kitchen itself should prove Hiroshi's story.
I figured the kitchen was spotless, being the point was fair. I mean, like, yeah, the kitchen was spotless. So
I don't know how many of you were able to check, but the kitchen was spotless this morning when I went to investigate. Moichi was with me and can confirm this too.
Correct. I was with Himari in the kitchen. It was clean.
While Giannis and Yanasofu seem rather advanced.
Same.
Shut up!
Shut up.
At least let her talk before we kill her.
Their small structure and limited mobility would make it impossible to clean the kitchen that thoroughly by themselves.
I can't believe the youth nowadays! No respect for their elders at all! I'll have you know this!
Affirmative.
Huh?
Yanusofu's mechanics are very simple. He can hold himself up and operate, but proper maintenance of this facility is undeniably beyond his capabilities.
Hey! You don't need to tell them all that! Those are trade secrets!
Trade secrets, schmeecrets, old-timer. Your circuits are barely able to keep up with these kids.
Good grief. Shut up already. Subjecting me to this depraved experiment is already an
Hey, that's rude. The ultimate comedians are right there.
seen by such vapid clowns.
My lady, I urge you to remain calm. Such rage may imbalance your humors. Oh, alas. Where were we?
The kitchen.
Kitchen.
Oh! I can promise the kitchen was clean! I got a bit hungry during everything and went back to the kitchen for some food before we came here.
Nope.
Really thought.
I pressed the button on accident. Let's see. The kitchen was clean. I got hungry during the kitchen for some time before we came here. You went into that second middle of a murder case. To see, the kitchen could have only been cleaned by Hiroshi, and to do that, it would have left him with almost no time to commit a murder. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
There. Even check the kitchen and everything. It's no big deal.
So this means Hiroshi couldn't have killed Kutsuki-san.
Himari,
That isn't good enough. In my line of work, you quickly learn how much of a difference no time and almost no time can really make when it comes
Almost
to murder.
Christmas.
And Okabe still had enough time to potentially kill Kutsuki.
I agree. While the current circumstances make it more and more improbable that Okabe-san is our culprit, it's not yet impossible.
What? Are you serious? Isn't this enough? I'm telling you, I didn't do it!
It could have been what? A few minutes? That's enough time.
Did he really do it? But he's so kind and silly.
Did he do it?
Everyone seems to believe that Hiroshi still had time to kill Kutsuki-san, but was that really possible? Then they prove he couldn't have enough time to do it. Just pause and check someone. Just floor and everything else is cleaned thoroughly. It must have taken someone hours to finish. This one? We assume it was the killer? That's the only one I can think of. Please count on the scriptures. Oh wait, no, he encountered Hiroshi and then it must be this one. He could have gone to the crime scene if Jiryu was there. Because the screen, yeah. It might, yeah, okay.
You told me earlier that you
Like,
ran
it
into
must be
Hiroshi
this
this
one.
morning before Kutsuki-san's body was found, right?
Aye, it's as you say. If I remember correctly, he came from the direction of the elevator rather than a classroom. Had he been downstairs before my lady and I, it would have been impossible to falsify his trajectory.
Yeah, and it wasn't long after I ran into you that we heard the glass shatter.
Aye, that is also true.
Glass shattering? Explain.
Oh, have we not explained this yet? Okabe-sama and I heard the sound of glass shattering and ran forth to find its source. Then, moments later, we were alerted by an even louder scream coming from classroom 1C.
That would have been me when I woke up.
Which again, why would I scream if I killed him? But aside.
Pardon me, but I'm confused by what you mean. Broken glass? There are no glass structures within this building facility that could have smashed.
Yes, 'twas rather vexing upon hearing it. But during the investigation, we found shattered glass on the ground near to the body.
I watched the servant point out something glimmering from the floor, so I corroborate the glass's presence. No one moved it under our watch.
Oh dear, Sonata-san, surely you didn't cut yourself on the shards? Maybe Reiji-chan's sunglasses broke. That would explain it.
Impossible. The glass of his lenses were tinted, while the glass at the crime scene was not.
And we know what the glass was.
Speaking of, I don't think I saw his sunglasses at the scene
Where
either.
are his sunglasses?
Did anybody else notice them?
Why would someone take those?
Nay, neither I nor my
Was
lady
there like?
saw them at the
I'm
crime
really
scene.
curious what the reason for that was.
I didn't think to check his bedroom, though I guess it'd be kind of weird for him to leave without them.
He had them when he stopped by the kitchen.
I doubt it's of any importance. The culprit here was clearly an amateur. Only confident killers take trophies.
But if it was not the sunglasses, what else could have shattered been?
There was other stuff on the floor besides the glass and blood that can give some clarity to what it could be. I hope it's not the case, but you have to answer where the glass came from. Cosmic cores. Shoot the letters. Oh, it's Hangman's Gambit. Something is on the top of Himari's tongue, but she needs a little help finding the word. Within clinical trial, Cosmic Cores A shoot him up where your goal is to spell the correct word by collecting letters from enemies. Shooting an enemy with A will destroy it, but firing a missile with B will collect letters it's carrying. You avoid dive attacks, so you can use RB to focus and briefly slow down time and hit otherwise invulnerable enemies. What am I? It's the jar of beans. Okay, I realize now I was just playing the game incredibly wrong, but this should be it. There we go. There we go.
I think I might have the answer, but it's probably going to implicate me again. It's likely that one of my coffee vials was shattered against the floor, which was what left all the glass there.
You did mention that they're pretty fragile, so shattering it like that does make sense.
That would also explain this item I found at the scene. While I was taking care of my situation this morning, I faintly heard the crashing sound as well, and followed afterwards. Before we were all called to the gym, I felt myself step on something strange. I decided to keep hold of it. Just
Lucky you stepped on the cork instead of the glass, huh, Ogasawara-san?
Nice one.
Wait, you walked off with evidence?
I returned to the crime scene, so it's unlikely it mattered. Rather, it seems to have proven useful.
Surely a trinket like this played a role in the killer's plan. Evidence they would be incapable of hiding. So, for it to be absent upon returning to the crime scene.
She did the laugh. She did the laugh.
But surely, a stroke of good luck. Luck makes a predator arrogant. Arrogance turns a predator into prey.
Oh. Oh my.
God damn it, we're getting nowhere with this shit! All these retarded fucking theories are getting us
Hey,
anywhere right before
hey,
we started!
hey now.
The first one was the right one. The crazy coffee
I don't
bitch
think you can
murdered
say
his
that
ass, and
one.
She's been dragging this out for far too long!
Man, shut the hell up!
Or it's true.
Even if you still believe it's Hime-chan, that doesn't give you the right to be saying any of that!
True. You get him, Hanabusa. He's right though. All I've been doing is trying to prove my innocence. only for it to loop back to me all over again.
Moichi, you believe in me, right?
I choose to believe in the facts of the case.
Oh.
And right now, the facts are pointing more at you than in any other direction.
About that.
I'm sorry.
No, Moichi, please. You have to believe me.
We're yeah, Moichi, this is not the time to be a fucking prosecutor. You have to be a brother.
Don't use that line on me right now. Please, don't make this even harder for me.
Moichi.
Quiet. Stop with your senseless crying, trying to prove your innocence through nothing more than your emotions. You have previously directed the conversation with evidence. If you're innocent, prove it.
Makes a good point. Go on, Himari, lock the fuck in. Lock the fuck in. She's right, but what else can I do? Is there even anything I can do? I know I didn't do it, but no one believes me. Not even Moichi. Is this where I just give up? Do I just accept this so I don't have to do this anymore? But I don't want to die. I don't want us to die. What do I...
Himari-san?
My coat. I knew you'd save me. I knew you were gonna jump in.
I believe in you.
That's my goat. That's my goat. Yeah. Yeah.
I believe in you, Himari-san.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that belief, with that vouch of belief from our bestie there, I think we're gonna have to call it. If I can get to my other screen, I think we're gonna call this one here with halftime. I think that was halftime anyway. Hopefully it's halftime, so that way the next episode's about the same length. Oh boy. I feel like we've gotten through like so much and also so little, and I feel like we keep moving on and then wrapping right back around to where we were, and I feel like we've made no progress, but we definitely made some progress. And we have to just see where this goes, don't we? We just have to find out where this goes. All right. Well, everyone, I appreciate you tuning in to episode is this 6? Episode 6 of Kumitantei? I'm pretty sure it's 6. I'm fairly certain. We'll be probably finishing it off next episode, so stay tuned for that one. And whenever episode 2 comes out, or whenever episode 2 of this game comes out, stay tuned for more of that, I suppose. But for now, I will see you in probably the finale episode of episode 1 here. And that's kind of confusing. Chapter 1, we'll say chapter 1. It's called episode 1 in game, but let's just say chapter 1 because it's a lot more confusing if I call it episode 1 when I'm referring to the video episodes as well. I guess I'll see you guys there. Remember to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss that upload. But oh boy, I am excited to see where this goes. For now though, ciao.